211 years ago, a great American delivered one of the most symbolic speeches of all time. That American was Martin Luther King Jr., and that speech was his iconic I Have a Dream speech. This momentous speech came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of African Americans who had been seared in the flames of withering inequality and racism. But just 91 years prior, another great American delivered one of her most iconic speeches, Women's Rights to the Suffrage, after being arrested for voting in the 1872 presidential election. This momentous speech came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of American women who had been seared in the flames of withering inequality and sexism. It was Susan B. Anthony who, like Martin Luther King Jr., devoted her life to fight for equality. She and millions of other women combated the flames of inequality for 47 years until they were able to gain the right to vote and make great strides in being treated as equals. But 94 years later, the woman is still not equal. 94 years later, women everywhere are still judged by their sex rather than their abilities. 94 years later, the average woman in America makes 77 cents to every dollar that a man makes. 94 years later, 1 out of every 6 American women has been the victim of an attempted or completed rape. Why are women expected to clean the house, take care of the kids, and make their husbands sandwiches, when women have come so far and it's obvious that we can overcome incredible challenges and reach extraordinary heights? Women are not to be looked at as objects, but powerful human beings with the ability to change the world. I have a dream that one day women will not have to walk down a street alone and fear for their safety. I have a dream that one day the phrase, "hit like a girl," will not be used as an insult. I have a dream that one day girls will be judged more for their brains and less for their waistlines. I have a dream that my children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by their gender, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day little girls will grow up in a society in which their dreams of becoming President of the United States, CEO of a corporation, a construction worker, or a scientist will not be frowned upon or considered unattainable, but encouraged. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day all people, men and women alike, will come together to close the gaps that separate men and women from becoming truly equal. We must continue to fight like Martin Luther King Jr. and Susan B. Anthony to end the inequalities in our nation.